Hello everyone, this is Sunil here from Cloud Foundation, and this session we're going to be talking about UiPath. So let's get started. So let's jump into the practicals and try to understand what exactly is UiPath. So the tool that you see in front of you, that's what UiPath is. What is that? This is nothing but it's an RPA tool, robotics or process automation tool. There are a lot of tools that we have. Like Blue Prism, we have UiPath, we have Automation Anywhere, we have Work Fusion. You can see here, this is what is Blue Prism, and then this is Automation Anywhere, and somewhere we will also be having the other things. But well, the topic for today is UiPath. We'll try to explore UiPath and see the interface and try to understand, compare it with the other tools, and I'll just give you some very basic demonstration how it looks like. All right, let's get started. So basically this is the interface, as you can see here. As compared with Blue Prism or any other tool, you have the same, pretty much the same thing, like sequence, flowchart. In Blue Prism you've got like processes and objects, so pretty much the same thing here. So you create a sequence, and then like flowchart, you can call that sequence inside a flowchart. What exactly is a sequence, flowchart? These are all very basic kind of mappings, you can say, which map what I need to do. For example, let's say I have to make a coffee, so I want to drink a coffee. Then how do you make a coffee? So first boil milk, that's the first step. Then you put sugar, then you put coffee. So these are step-by-step processes. That's what a mapping is. It's a very easy thing. I mean, even a kid can understand. It shouldn't be a big deal. So anyway, this is what it is. Now the most important feature that makes this tool quite unique is the recording feature. Although we have recording feature in a lot of other tools, like in Automation Anywhere, we got recording in many other tools, but this one is quite great, quite advanced, and it supports a lot of browsers. Like Firefox is supported, and Chrome is supported. So 80% of users are Chrome, right? So that's a great thing. Blue Prism doesn't support internet. Sorry, it doesn't support Chrome. It supports Internet Explorer. So that's a negative for that. Now anyway, so talking about this is how it looks like, guys. So it's quite simple, as you can see here. It's a very basic thing. So for example, you can create a lot of stuff. It's very basic and simple. For let's say if I go ahead and create a sequence and just say a test sequence, just say okay, access is denied. One second, I have to set the access part. Anyway, that's we will in this session we'll just see the overall look and feel, and in the next sessions we'll be talking about step by step. I'm gonna walk you through like how it looks like, how you're going to create different processes. And you got many objects here. You can see here there are many different things. For example, like get tags or type into. You can see here many stuff is there in UI automation. So the best thing about this tool is you will see that there are a lot of libraries that are already there, so you can use most of them. That makes it quite powerful. All right, and pinging plus you can pretty much automate anything, everything that you see. So let's say putting data from SAP applications, or you're dealing with mainframe machines, so anything. As well as, let's say you have a lot of manual activities in transactional systems, so you want to automate that to reduce the time, to increase the efficiency and the accuracy. If you want to do that, you can also do that same thing, right? So you can see many things. So see this one, filtering collection using link. We'll be talking about this in the future things. So you can see here, this one, a particular flowchart, this is how it looks like. You got a start, then you add different things, assign, and then perform steps. A lot of stuff we do. So right, and you can see here in the browser when let me show you. So if you want to use this in a browser, then you need an extension. So this is the extension, as you can see here, UiPath. You have to add it. Well, that's free, you can get it in internet. And you similarly have extensions for Chrome, sorry, Firefox. All right, so you have to get that, and then you can record. When you're recording, you can record. You can see here, so you can do a basic recording, desktop, web, when I say web, is Mozilla or Chrome, and other browsers are also supported. And then yeah, what's more important is you can do a recording on the Citrix applications, which is quite great. I mean, because a lot of companies, most of the infrastructure is managed under a Citrix environment. That's the infrastructure. So this support is quite great, and it works very precisely, finely with that. So that's the thing. And a basic thing, so let's say if you want to record on a basic, so you can do pretty much anything. Let's say if I want to do on a calculator, so let's say I open the calculator and I want to record that. So yeah, see, you click on record. All right, it's quite simple. You go here and just say, then you have to record the particular elements. All right, and you can do a lot of things. I mean, you can capture the particular element. So for people who are not aware of elements, it's so see, the logic is like this: whatever you see in the windows, so everything, like you see this browser, you see this, you see this, you see anything that you see, there are elements behind the scenes. All right, now if you want to automate, this is how it's done. You have to identify the elements, and then you need to program on that thing. Now, is it something special for UiPath? No, it's not. It's nothing new for UiPath, because I have worked with many automation tools. If I name some, then I will say Blue Prism, and then got Automation Anywhere, then got UiPath, then like Work Fusion, and I do a lot of web scraping as well. So I work on things like Zeroposter, then Ubot, and you just count. There are so many automation tools that are available, and you will see all of them work on the same principle. They capture the element and then they automate on the basis of that thing. In fact, you can also create your own tool using C# doing the same thing. In fact, this most of the thing that you see in UiPath, it's built around, I'm not sure, but I think it's built around C#, most of these interfaces. Plus, and you will see like these things are quite simple and quite common. You will see you got loops, you got assignments, decision tasks. They are all the same thing. I mean, if you have studied C language in your high school, or something like, if you have some knowledge on what is if then else, what is for loop, so it's pretty much the same thing here. The only thing is it's quite simple, this tool. As you can see, the interface is quite smooth, and it's for example, see, this is how you create it. So sequence, and then as you can see here, you can even interact with a table. Of course, like interacting with databases, that's already there with most of the RPA tools. It's nothing new, but this one makes it quite simple and easy. Okay, right? And then we got Launch Explorer. Right, this is quite important. You will see. I will talk about this thing later, but this is very important. The UI Explorer, and the variables, of course, is a very common concept in any tool, any language in the world. So that's the same thing. Then user events, then data scraping. So it's the same thing we already discussed. Data scraping is nothing but just show the browser the elements that you want to scrap, and that's it. So it just captures that element, and that's it. So you can parameterize it, loop it, and stuff like that. Makes it very powerful, right? So I will say the most important thing is the recording part. And yeah, the most important thing, coming to the point, I created a separate video on installation of this UiPath, which is very simple. Now, you know what's really good for you is it's free. All right, you don't have to pay anything to download UiPath. It's completely free. You can just go ahead, register in there. Just go and type UiPath, UiPath Community Edition, download, just say download, go to their site and register. You get a 60-day trial. I think 60 days is enough. You can even renew it, right? So a lot of things. All right, so I'll just thank you for watching this stuff, and just check out the next videos that I'm preparing. That will be a series where I'll be discussing on all the things. So step by step, I'm gonna walk you through all the different things that are there in UiPath. And of course, if you're interested in like other RPA tools like Blue Prism or Automation Anywhere, Work Fusion, then I've also created a series for that. You can check that thing as well. And if you like me, if you like what I said, if you love me, then please share, comment, like, subscribe. Thanks guys. Thank you very much for getting to you.